Hunters? By the way, you might hear something in the background. I don't hope. I hope the microphone is picking it up. I don't think it does though. But yeah, Hunter. Just unlock seemingly it's gonna end in 10 chapters, which is unfortunate because there was like a lot of potential there. But still good story. Still good story. I read Roboco. It was okay. Won't be sadly on break this week. But you know what this is on break? What is usually on break? Hunter. Let's fucking read. Yo, the grave of Hulkenberg. What's Hulkenberg cooking? What is Hulkenberg gonna do? What is Hulkenberg gonna do? I have no idea. Yo, his grave looks nice. Like they put a lot of effort into making that coffin look nice. Yeah, all the details crazy too. Dude, I love the scale. I love the scale of the boat and how to show it right now with the panel of the stairs with all the people there, with the coffin being dragged up the stairs. And yeah, I swear I wanted to say it last week, but I didn't. I see Tserriednich's soldier friends here, and Tserriednich, Tserriednich. Chrollo was looking for somebody. I immediately thought that it was gonna be one of Tserriednich's friends, and now Borken is missing. And Borken is also the person I would have thought that Chrollo would be looking for, since Borkson does not only seem like super duper important compared to the others, like she's a higher up, but she's also separate from the main group, so it just makes sense. And Borkson is also friends with Theta, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but I think I'm just gonna read. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see everything come together. Oh fuck, Togashi, why do you do this? Why does Togashi do this? Okay, so the thing I just said about Chrollo looking for Borkson, it might be completely wrong because again, which I've complained about it a little bit earlier in previous videos, but once again, right page full of text and left page with a fucking insane massive reveal that Borkson has been abducted by Morena and Morena's gonna she's now in front of Morena. And I'm seeing that now. But I still have to read the right page. So I was like, yo, I can't even like speculate like, oh maybe this happened, maybe that happened. No, I already see what fucking happened to Borkson on the left page, but whatever. Fuck man. Borkson. And if they're gonna use Borkson to assassinate Tserriednich, something that Morena has already done, fuck, no, wait. I just want to say one thing. Morena has already sent somebody to kill Tserriednich before, and they were handled with, except there was at some future point in the story, although I'm not entirely sure if it was, like, if it has already happened, where we're at right now, because the timeline is a little bit confusing. But what if Borkson already went there? Like what if we already know what happened? Like Borkson went there and she got fucking killed. That would be sad. And if I'm, fuck, I don't remember it exactly. I don't know if I saw. Maybe it was just fan art or something that I read, like a fan canon, or if it was actually in the story. But I remember Borkson like having hinted at, or just straight up having told us that she's friends with Theta. But I'm not sure. But this will be interesting because Borkson is first of all a friend of Tserriednich, and if she's also friends with Theta, then yeah, that's gonna be awkward if Borkson is gonna be sent there. But she's just waking up, so we're gonna hear it now. Wow, a spread. Welcome, this is the Haiti outlet. You must be Morena Pluto. What do you want from me? What the hell, Borkson? Look at that, yo. I'm gonna continue reading, but that panel of I think Borkson's eyes, being like, yo, being like, look at that. I'm giving that side eye to the right or to the left, depending on where she's watching from. That's a good panel. That's a good as panel. Thank you, Naomi Takashi, Yoshihiro Takashi, for drawing these good as panels. Just this top panel, Morena and Borkson looking at each other. I don't know. I just really like it. It just has this Togashi feel to it. I don't know why. I think it's because of the black background with the white lights behind Morena and behind Borkson. Borkson. It looks nice. We want you to join us. We're not going to force you. We have our reasons, but let's say you're like a compatible donor. We'll do our best to get you to join us. Morena, man. Morena's so crazy. Morena's so crazy. Like she's such a crazy addition to this story. But I do like that she's tied to Tserriednich, man. Because at the start of this arc, we were thinking like Kurapika and Tserriednich are definitely gonna encounter each other one way or another because that's Kurapika's goal, you know? And we're kind of following Kurapika throughout the storyline. And the fact that we're now focusing on mafia stuff, but it's still tied to Tserriednich in a way, it's really, yeah, it just works. Like imagine if assassins are going after Tserriednich and then Kurapika, being the bodyguard that he is, even though he isn't Tserriednich's bodyguard, but still is a bodyguard. And he specifically has said that he doesn't want to kill Tserriednich necessarily. What if he protected Tserriednich in some way? Like Borgson attacks Tserriednich and then Tserriednich jumps in. I mean, Kurapika jumps in to save Tserriednich. Yeah, that would be interesting, right? To truly show his resolve, to truly show Kurapika's resolve. What is Morena doing? She has cards? What does the question really to me is why are we playing a game? That's already crazy. Like, bro, you're you're a crime. This is a crime syndicate. Like playing a game that's entertaining for us, like reading a comic, but like in the universe, what are you doing? Why do you want to up the entertainment value of your negotiation? That's so interesting. If you withdraw from this game, you will lose the freedom to do anything other than say yes or no. Let's just start with the rules. So whose ability? So this is somebody's ability, I guess. If you withdraw from this game, you will lose your freedom to do anything other than say yes or no. Okay, so she basically has to play the game to negotiate, or else she's stuck to like saying yes or no. And if she says no to the wrong questions, then yeah, she's done for. But it's also interesting that Morena's saying like, yeah, we have like you could benefit from this as well. Like we can do this quickly, but also giving you a chance to get what you want. So what does Borgson want? You know, what does Borgson want? And why would Morena know what Borgson wants? This is so fun. Like it could have been a simple manga negotiation, but no, we're playing a card game. We're playing a card. Of course, Togashi, bro. He made an entire arc about card games, Greed Island. So this is so fun. This is so fun. Togashi probably like in his spare time, he just came up with this game and was like, how can I implement this into my manga? This is kind of like an advanced version of this is like not the most popular scene, I guess, but when Zeppal, Killua, and Gon first like join together, and Zeppal wants to ask questions to Killua, and instead of it just being this boring exposition scene where Killua just tells Zeppal like, "Oh yeah, we're doing this and that." During the auctions, and Zeppal just says like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing this and that during the actions." They turn it into a game where each side gets to ask one question. Where each side gets to get where each side gets to ask one question, and then they have to ask questions in turn. But yeah, back to the chapter. I need to read this. Why I'm talking about about York New City arc. Good arc though. Good scene though, and I'm just reminded of it. I like this. I like this, even though it's kind of weird. Dude, why is there a return card? Why is this fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon and trading card game? What I'm thinking about right now is what what will they ask where Borgson will be forced to ask yes and no. We're gonna I'm assuming that we're gonna find out stuff about Borgson that Morena and her goons found out about somehow. I hope the aim card is chosen because I really want to know what Morena is trying to do by having Borgson join her. I like these little Japanese drawings of Morena explaining that in some cultures yes means no and no means yes. And for negative questions, that's crazy. But like this is classic Hunter x Hunter, right? This is classic Hunter x Hunter, just learning random ass information about the world. Like we're like during the Chimera Ant arc, you would randomly learn about what the biology of an owl is, or a snake, or bat even. Or during the Heaven's Arena, you suddenly get to learn like double gangers. Double gangers or this are people who look like you, and they usually mean bad luck in these cultures. Like, yeah, that's cool, bro. Cool. Thanks for telling me this information. I like it. Thank you, Togashi. Thank you, Hunter, and thank you, Togashi. Also, I didn't realize that Yokotani was here all along, but makes sense. Cool, cool to see him here again. Like he's become one of the characters I really like, even though just because I made a video about him. So yeah, I recommend doing that. Create videos about random ass characters. Maybe you'll like them more. Well, couldn't be me when I made that Bleach video about Mayuri, but you know, still, it's worth everything in the shop. Wow, is that the end of the chapter? The end of the chapter is just the rules have been explained. It reminds me of the start of the Hisoka versus Chrollo match, where the first chapter of that match was also just Chrollo explaining his abilities for an entire chapter long, and then the chapter just ends, and then the next chapter, the fight actually starts. Cool. But I'm just gonna continue reading this, of course. It's cool that Borgson can feel somebody's emotions, can feel so much emotion just from Morena is saying, no, I will not cheat. I'm answering from a perspective. What in the world is she so angry about? Well, we know Morena is angry about like injustice in this world. So perhaps her talking about like, no, I will not cheat. It's basically saying like, yeah, Morena be like, yeah, I will not cheat, but fucking the world has fucking cheated me. So that's which is fucked up. That's why I'm angry. Yeah, see, exactly. From her attitude and intonation, I can tell cheating isn't allowed at the organizational level. So like that's a fair organization. Morena doesn't hide anything from her people. That's also why she's so beloved, right, by all of these people who follow her. Like she has this sense of justice to her, and she's against unfairness, of course. Sure, that's happened before. That's interesting. So Borgson may have been right on the money when she said that this card game is a typical uh, what the fuck? Sorry. So a typical initiation. I forgot the word for initiation for a second. She might be right. Broxer may be right in saying that this game is typically used as a initiation for soliciting new members for Morena's group. Okay, cool setup chapter. Cool setup chapter. I'm happy we got so much fucking rules here. I love the paneling. The rules were clear. Bringing back Tserriednich soldier friends back into the picture is nice and interesting, and tying them to Morena is nice and interesting. We're definitely gonna find out more next chapter regarding both Borgson and who Borgson is exactly, as well as Morena and what she's planning to do. So it's all nice, right? This is nice. Like, we could have just had a boring ass exposition scene, but no, instead we're getting this game, so it's gonna be exposition, and it's gonna be super engaging as well, because we're gonna be like, oh, which card are they gonna pick? Even if you can't follow exactly what each card was after that, like, if you have a general idea of what each card means, especially since we've got not just, like, the rules on the surface level, but also Borgson saying, like, yeah, actually, these cards don't really matter in this game, and the most important cards are these ones. That it just makes it so easy to follow, right? Because we know exactly which cards are most important on both sides of the field. And then there's still like the secret mind games that we are not aware of yet. Like Morena saying like, oh yeah, oh you want me to okay, you wanna decide which card I'll pick? Okay, sure, that's happened before. Like like you wanna play? Oh, you wanna play this game with me? No, I've played this game before, so stuff's gonna happen. Also, just Borgson being like, yeah, I'm gonna decide which card you will pick. So I already have this plan, which I as the reader, and like us as the readers, aren't aware of yet. So it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool challenge. It's cool. Like not only do we have deeper insights, we have surface level insight, deeper insights, but also insights we do not yet know of. Morena being prepared for what Borgson wants to do, but also Borgson having this plan, and like maybe Morena doesn't know exactly what Borgson is gonna do. Maybe whatever Borgson is going to do, Morena hasn't seen before. Like Morena may be preparing for something that she isn't aware of yet. I also just like Morena's the setting. Like the table looks very regal, but Morena's sitting basically like an office chair, like not the most high quality chair, and then Borgson is just sitting on the sofa. Cool, bro. Cool. I'm gonna look up real quick like Borkson. Borkson. I'm gonna look up Borkson. Borkson HX8. I think in the fan translation or like in the prior translation she had a different name. She's also known as Bork. Bork. I'm gonna just look up Theta. Yeah, Borkson is extremely intelligent, having noticed the reactions of Theta and Salkov to the mention of Nen. Borkson explains that Tserriednich is learning Nen from Theta. Borkson points out that Gipper won't be able to get any information of Theta. Theta. You can tell from... Yeah, so basically she knows about Theta, so I'm assuming they're friends. Well, interesting chapter. I don't have much else to say. I think I'm just excited for next week, and yeah, that's all basically. I'm gonna put Yu-Gi-Oh in the thumbnail because when I hear graveyard, all I can think of is Yu-Gi-Oh and its graveyard. So yeah, that's all I guess. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye. I edited a lot of the audio for the Netro video, but my eyes hurt all the time. My eyes hurt all the time. So I don't like looking at the PC screen, like this laptop screen all the time. So I hope I can finish it like in the next 10 weeks, but I don't know. I hope I can do it, but it's gonna take a lot of staring at screen. So yeah, that's uh that's the main that's the main obstacle I have to face. Other than that, yeah, unlock any in 10 chapters. I've been watching Steven Universe. Steven Universe is cool, and yeah, I don't know. If I could begin to do something that goes right by you, I would do about anything. I would even learn how to love like you. You. Love me like you. Bye bye.